Hello, this is Mr. Jarrett, and in this video tutorial we are going to be drawing this object. So you notice over here on the left side I did add a note for you. It says that the holes go all the way through the part. You can use the extrude cut to do this, but you can also do this in a different way. So we just worked on, previous to this drawing, so all of these, we worked on trying to draw this in the most efficient way. So understanding where the origin is and looking at this in the most efficient way. So is it drawing it from the front view, from the top, from the right side? I am actually going to draw this from the top view, and that's going to allow me to extrude this piece up with this piece because they're the same height, and then the entire middle all at once with the circles already drawn, meaning they're already going to be cut in there. Okay, so I'm going to pull this to my other screen, and in SolidWorks I'm going to start by creating a new part file and changing my units to inches if yours aren't already. Then I'll go up to the Sketch tab, select Sketch, and click on my top plane. So from here I can go ahead and use my line tool and start to draw the outside of this shape. And we're going to be drawing anything that we see, so any sort of lines. So on this drawing we actually have a line that goes here, hit escape. We have another line that goes over here. Okay. Now you saw I made that one on an angle because when I drew down it wanted to project to the midpoint of this line. I don't want it connected to the midpoint. So I just drew this on an angle, then I'll go back and I'll make this a vertical line. Yours may or may not do that. But then we also have our circles in here. Okay, so that is the overall look of it from the top view. The next thing would be to set some of our relations. So both of these circles are set to equal. You can see on your picture it says 2 holes at 1 inch. So they are both set to equal. And everything else is good. I have vertical lines and horizontal lines all over the place. So I can go ahead and start to dimension this. From front to back is 4. All the way across it is 7. This piece right here on the left says is 1.5. From here to here is 4.5. Okay. From this wall to my circle is 2.5. From the back to my circle is 1. And my circle, which I already said earlier, is also 1. So that circle is now fully defined. Now we're going to deal with these circles. So it shows me that this piece is cut back 1.5 inches, and the total length of that line is 3. So then from there I can use that bottom line to go to my circle, and that is 1. And in from this line to my circle is also 1. So that'll place it. A lot of dimensions here, but you have to kind of see through all the confusing lines and everything and understand what is your object and what is dimension or extension lines. Now, once it's fully defined, I'm going to the Features tab, hit Extrude. And like I said before, we're going to be taking this in 2 parts. So it's going to be this region and this region going up, as you can see. And that has a total height of 3. So I'll hit the green check. Now I'll select Extrude again. It's going to give me this warning that says you need to pick an existing sketch. So just like we've done in prior activities, you need to hit this drop down again, and select Sketch. Now we can select this region, and notice it selects everything around the circles. So the circles are already cut out like holes. And this piece goes up 1.5 inches. And I can see that because if I look at my sketch, the total height was 3. And from the top to here is 1.5 inches, so 3 minus 1.5 inches is 1.5 inches. That's what's left down here. That's the height of this piece. make that go up 1.5 inches, hit the green check. You notice your holes are already cut in for you, which is nice. It was one sketch, not multiple sketch. And then I'll go to my material, change that to alloy steel. Okay, alloy steel is not one that is on this list, so that means we're going to have to hit edit material. And in the steel folder, we need to find alloy steel. Okay, notice there's two different types. There's one that says SS. Ours is just the normal alloy steel. Then we'll hit apply and close. Go to evaluate and find your mass properties. So your mass properties should show you, a mass of 12.7 pounds. Okay, 12.7 pounds. If you got that, you can save this and move on to the next activity. If you didn't, you can go back and edit your sketch over here on the left, and you can continue to work until yours is correct.